I'm a social media editor at the Wall Street Journal. I work specifically with opinion and commentary content. So I work along all different facets of social, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, working with, again, our editorial board, books, and arts and entertainment content. Something interesting was that I originally started down that nursing path and then quickly realized that was not the path for me, which is another great lesson for students to be exposed to different career paths and try new things and find where their skill sets really align. And because they may find that what they expected to find their passion in might not always be that. And so that exposure to different tracks and different learning is so important at an early stage to then decide, okay, this is where I want to put all of my resources and time and dedication to. When I think about CEC, I think about an innovative learning classroom where you're really, as a student, getting exposed to what the industry is like. And specifically, my time at CEC provided me with those real world learning experiences while still in high school. And so these industry specific classes then led to internships and future jobs. Really fast tracking a timeline in the industry and opening up more doors to opportunities. And had I not had the mentorship, and access to the most up to date technology and mentorship, I might not have chosen this as my career path. So I'm really proud to say that my experience at a college and career academy, specifically Central Educational Center, during high school had a lasting impact on my life. And it gave me those real world exposure, hands on learning, and the confidence to pursue my goals. And through CEC, I was able to take the maximum number of dual enrollment classes, which not only challenged me academically, but also helped me graduate from college early, saving both time and money. That led then to me to start to allow to enter the workforce prepared and focused. Today, I've built a career in journalism, a field I'm very passionate about, and I credit much of that success to that foundation that was laid in high school. The Central Educational Center really helps me connect classroom learning with those real world skills, and that really made all the difference.
My name is Rico Lane. I am 18 years old. I'm at East Coweta High School. A dental assistant is a care provider. Ever since I was little, I always knew I wanted to do healthcare. I was looking through my electives and I found dental assisting at CEC. I signed up for the class and I got started. When my basic class started, I was doing very well in the courses and my labs, and I realized dentistry is where I need to be. My favorite part of dental assisting is probably the clinical rotations that we've been able to be a part of. I am currently outside of Central Educational Center at a dental office, and I am loving every minute of it. I get to use my experiences. I get to not only interact with patients, but I get to work with amazing dentists. That networking is very important for me because I know I can go so far with that in the world of dentistry. CEC is allowing high schoolers to do things like dental assisting and be a part of healthcare at such a young age. It motivates people who want to do stuff like healthcare. What I would say to any young man that wants to do dentistry and be a part of dental assisting, I would say definitely go for it, because if dentistry is the right thing for you and you enjoy it, this program will definitely help you network, hone in your skills in order to use them in your future career. I was able to use my skills in dentistry to assist a dentist that placed 2 implants on a family member. As healthcare being a part of my dream and something I want to do, and dentistry being that healthcare that I've chosen to pursue, it's great that I get to see firsthand helping a family member and seeing how that can affect someone in a positive way. So This program has been so beneficial, and I'm so grateful that it's something I can do because I'm able to use my skills to not only help people in the community, but help people I love. I'm an expanded duties dental assistant, and we can do things like the impressions, and we can also pack cord into a patient's mouth, or we could do things like placing bands on a braces wire. Doing your expanded duties can help you get ahead of the game in dental assisting. You're coming into the office with the ability to do so much more than you would as a standard assistant. Doing your expanded duties, you come in with not only the freedom to do things by yourself, but with the knowledge to perform other tasks that other dental assistants may not be able to do. In the dental assisting program, we're able to do after hours volunteering with the Coweta Samaritan Clinic. The Samaritan Clinic is a great way to use your skills that you've learned in class. Not only that, but you get to help people within the community in Coweta. The Samaritan Clinic has done so much for me because I've got to network with people in dentistry. I got to use my skills and my communication to not only further my career, but help others out.
Mr. Larry Alford is a member of the CEC ex officio board and is the retired representative of Georgia Tech's Manufacturing Extension Partnership in our region. Larry and his team have been instrumental in facilitating innovation in manufacturing across Georgia. By working with CEC and West Georgia Technical College, Mr. Alford's Georgia Tech team play a key role in the ongoing development of the nation's first German-certified and globally recognized advanced manufacturing apprenticeship program that begins at age 15. We're grateful to Mr. Alford, and we welcome him to introduce our graduate speaker this evening. Join me in welcoming Mr. Larry Alford.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates and families. And it's a real pleasure to be here tonight. The effort to launch and grow apprenticeships and work-based learning activities is born out of need. The need for manufacturers and businesses to hire and develop technical talent to grow and remain competitive in this world economy. The growth of automation and advanced technologies is demanding computer skills, programming skills, system analysis to be added to the traditional trades of mechanical and electrical systems. And simply put, without these skills, manufacturers cannot invest or operate as they need to. And when technical education can be paired with work experience, the students' capabilities grow at a tremendous rate. Apprenticeships, work-based learning opportunities require great partnership between our school system, our technical college, our employers, our government agencies, and economic development agencies. Everybody plays a role in communicating the need and the opportunity for prospective students and their parents to consider, and in providing a world-class education, apprenticeship processes, and a career path. It's been my pleasure to be part of this team, and we need your help. Your students have been through these types of programs, and hopefully will be far better off because of it. And we need to get the word out to more, so more students, more companies can take advantage of these opportunities. Nothing showcases the success of CEC better than our graduates, who can share how their enrollment at CEC and at West Georgia Technical College has impacted their lives. And this evening, we welcome Bryce Oswald, a 2024 graduate of Northgate High School and of West Georgia Technical College's Precision Machining and Manufacturing program. Bryce was a paid student apprentice while completing his West Georgia Tech College program of study through the CEC while he was still in high school. And we're delighted that Bryce will share his thoughts with us about that experience and his immediate successes following the completion of the program. Please join me in welcoming Bryce to the podium.
Hey everybody. My name is Bryce Oswalt. I'm 19 years old. Last May I was in these student seats, so I'd like to first start off by congratulating them on all their hard work through this school year. I went through high school not knowing what I was going to do. I was scared for college and took a tour of West Georgia Tech and CEC. I was amazed at all of the opportunities that they had for kids like me who did not know what they would like to do. I quickly took a hold of the precision machining and manufacturing class. I got enrolled my sophomore year. Went through high school, doing high school and the machining class. I got an apprenticeship and a job. I did school Monday through Wednesday, and I went into work on Thursdays and Fridays. Shortly after that, I graduated and applied at Delta Airlines. Shortly after I graduated high school, I got hired on, and I'm now approaching my 1-year anniversary at Delta Airlines as a machinist. Thank you. The West Georgia Tech and CEC programs helped tremendously in preparing me not only in my career, but for life. Without that, I would not know where I'd be today. It prepared me in a way that no other place can offer as far as workplace experience and maturity. I started at Delta slow, and now I've worked my way up to multi-million-dollar parts, thankful to the CEC program. This program for these students is giving them a head start and a great foundation to start off for their career. With hard work and dedication, they'll be able to go anywhere in life. Thank you.
I'm Toby Hughes. I'm an alumni of CEC. I actually attended in the years 2000 and 2001. And man, you know, when I was posed with this question of what does CEC mean to me, it means the world. It really does. When I think about where I was at, you know, as a young adult transitioning there, you know, 17, 18 years old, I had this predetermined path that just the world and the social paradigm, you know, really projects upon you know, students my age. And it was just a given. And when I asked myself, why is that my path? Just the simple question of why, the logic started to deteriorate very quickly for me on the 4-year path being, the 4-year traditional path being my path, the path that worked for me. As soon as I came into, you know, to CEC, I really think of opportunity. The word opportunity comes to mind. Another thing that I think that really happened was at CEC, it really laid the framework and the foundation for me to build off of. And it's one thing from a skill set standpoint, from a tangible, marketable, quantifiable skill in the market. I feel like that's fairly easy to develop. But the magic behind CEC, it's truly the staff. Because if we can, what they were able to do is not just arm me with a marketable skill, they were able to shift my mental paradigm. That is truly where the magic lies. You know, being able to take a student that genuinely wants to, they want to pursue the right thing, they want to pursue their passions, they want to find a path, but they see it as they're having to choose between being college ready versus career ready. And CEC really breaks down that silo between those two frames of thought. And so I was able to, at CEC, I was able to really pursue the computer science track. So able to pursue certifications, completed over a year's worth of my associate's degree while I was still at CEC. And so even though I was able to, I was able to finish up my computer science degree, that didn't limit me there. I wasn't bucketed. I wasn't siloed into one specific career, but it jump started me in a career path. And so I was able to complete my computer science degree, was then able to continue on and pursue my business education at the Cox School of Business at SMU in Dallas, Texas. And most recently just wrapped up the AI executive program at MIT. And so really looking at education as a bespoke process to really layer on and evolve to ensure that I'm following the industry needs, what the market is truly demanding out there. And so in all aspects of that, it translated into my life. But more importantly, like I said, that foundation, the paradigm, the instructors really investing and pouring into those children, and myself included. It's amazing to say that I'm standing here 42 years old and I have 27 years of IT services experience. So I was able to really jumpstart my career by almost a decade. And when you look at the revenue gained, so I was gaining revenue while simultaneously not having to, build up and accrue student loan debt and things of that nature. When you look at that divide, it truly accounted for, upwards of $1 million difference for me personally in my career, just in that time period. That's not even saying what that translated into with the opportunities that it afforded me later. But with that, I've now been able to be in tech services, IT services for 27 years. I've been part of multiple companies, started multiple companies and exited. I'm still partners of companies today. Currently, my most active and hands-on role is I'm the COO and partner of a company called Blueprint to Practice Automation. We provide automation and business systems and scalability and entrepreneur coaching for doctors that run their own clinics. And so we're roughly a $50 million company annually. And again, managing a workforce that's 100% virtual. So we have approximately 50 employees currently, no brick and mortar whatsoever. So really looking at and leaning on that work ethic, the work ethic that CEC instills into those students is essential as well. By having that mindset of accountability, of demonstrating professional respect, mutually looking to collaborate with your peers and your instructors, viewing your instructors, as your mentor, as someone that you are serving up under as an apprentice, essentially. That mindset and really injecting that work ethic into those students was everything. I still lean on it. I still lean on aspects of that even to this day.